Now, the first thing in trying to get your brows as natural as possible, first of all, you need to clean out particles that you already have on your face, because you don't want that hanging in there, to give my face the perfect canvas. Now, next up, you want to prep your brows. So I'll be prepping my brows with foundation first. I'm going to be using the Even True Foundation Zikel. This classic tube foundation, classic total coverage. That is because my shade is in between the two, so I'll be mixing them together. So I just added a little moisturizer to prep my brows. So I'm taking a small quantity. I'm taking another small quantity of this just to mix it together. Now I'm going to add my foundation, which I've already blended. Remember, if you have your exact color, you do not need to mix two. So I'm taking my beauty blender and I'm just going to pat it on that surface area of my brows, for your brow filling. So you can see I'm prepping them. You can see that it really blends in with my skin tone. Next up, I'm going to use powder to just press it in. So I'm just going to dab it and press it inside. You can see that I'm dabbing it with a little bit of effort on my brows, and I'm doing the same on this other part also, just to give it a mattifying finish. So next off, you need your pencil. Like I said, in this tutorial we are not using concealer, and I'm going to be showing you how you can do that. So now I'm taking my Davis eye pencil in the shade 003. This is a dark shade, which is for a skin like mine. So basically, you want to sharpen it. Ensure your pencil is very sharpened, as in pointed. Several times I've had issues with, when I get a pencil, I found that over time the pencil does not really get really sharp, and so I end up buying new pencils and new pencils and new pencils, until I found out that the challenge was the sharpener. So over time, the sharpener begins to depreciate and is unable to sharpen the pencil very well. So if you are facing a similar challenge, maybe your pencil is not really sharpening as sharply as it used to the initial time you bought it, then it's actually from your sharpener. So you need to get a very good or another sharpener. So now this is my pencil. Don't use this kind of pencil. Can you see it? This pencil is blunt, so it's not going to give us that sharp cutting edge stuff we need. So I'm going to sharpen it. Now it is super sharp. Now before I draw it, I'm going to comb my brows again with my spoolie brush. This is to give the brows, that initial outline that you need. So just like I said in the beginning, this is the beginning of your brows. This is the arc of your brows. And this is where your brows should end. So let's go. So now from the lower part, I already have lower brows, so I'm just going to be filling those small edges there. Try to make your strokes as light as possible because your pencil is super sharp. So you can see I'm just following the arc that I have already created and the outline. I'm giving myself some small hairs there. Remember, when you're filling your brows, you only go after the part that you do not have much hair there. For example, I have so much hair here, so I'm not going to focus in tinting it extra black. I'm only going to fill in the parts that don't have hairs to make it super natural. Now I'm filling it with light strokes. You want to not put so much pressure because your pencil is sharp and you need it extra sharp for the other part. So you can see, so depending on the size of brows you like, you can either make it bigger. So I'm going to do the same for the next part. I'm going to be filling these areas. You can see like the finished item. So this is it. Your brows may not be twins. They may not be twins, but they should be sisters.